Hi, I'm Justin Wallace, one of the instructors with Airwolf, and today we're going to be going over what makes an airplane fly. Okay, so the first thing we need to know are the four basic principles that are acting on, or the four forces that are acting on an aircraft when it's in flight. The first one we need to know is thrust, and that is produced by the engine and the propeller. What counteracts thrust is drag, and drag is created by numerous things. It's created by the lift that's created by the wing. It's also created from bolts and things that are sticking out in the airstream. Then the other two forces, the one that we're going to be talking about the most today, is lift, and what counteracts lift is weight. Okay, so in order for there to be lift, we need thrust, because thrust is what makes the aircraft move forward. And the reason why we need the aircraft to move forward is that the wing won't produce lift until we get airflow over the wing. And the reason for this is Bernoulli's Principle. Bernoulli discovered that as air, a mass of air, flows into an area that gets narrow, the velocity of that air increases, but as the velocity increases, the pressure decreases. So that low pressure acts like a suction. So if you look at, this is a, like they call a Venturi tube. So you have a narrow area here. So as the airflow gets through, it gets compressed, or it gets, the same amount of air has to move through the same space or narrower space, so it has to move faster. And then as it exits out, gets into a wider space, the airstream is going to slow down. And if you look, this kind of looks like the top of a wing. And that's how we get our lift from the aircraft. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this a little bit bigger so we can kind of look and see how this works. The universe, it likes a nice orderly state. So what happens is that these air molecules, they like to be lined up. Alright, and they like to be in this order. So what happens is the air molecules have a further distance to travel because of this greater arc as opposed to the bottom air molecules. So as these air molecules are trying to stay in line, they have to go faster, which again is our Bernoulli's Principle. So we have a low pressure that develops over the wing, and we have a higher pressure than what is on top of the wing, causing the high pressure wants to fill that low void, causing the wing to go in an upward direction. So basically you have a vacuum on top of the wing, and that high pressure is trying to fill that vacuum or that void.